What does a woman have to do around here to get things clean? Out! Out, darn slut! Cleo.
Mac, you won't believe the news.
Don't call me that.
Call you what?
Mac, I hate you.
But
My name is Lady Macbeth.
But
Danet of Cawdor.
But
Queen of all Scotland.
right. I will call you all of that if you call me Cleopatra the Seventh, Theophilacra, Queen of the Nile.
Cleo,
Listen, Mac, you won't believe the news.
give me just a second. I was just cleaning up.
You're always just cleaning up. What goes on around here anyway? Wild parties?
Just because you have one
Yes, but mine are on a barge. To clean up, we just burn the barge.
burn. Yes. And all the evidence is destroyed.
Evidence?
Oh, evidence about your real estate fraud.
I was just trying to sell off some old Egyptian buildings.
It's called a pyramid scheme.
Yes, but some of those are pretty rare. Tut's uncommon too.
Titania, I wish you would stop doing that.
What? Appearing so suddenly and mysteriously?
No, saying poof every time you make an entrance. It's annoying.
But I'm Titania!
Queen of the fairies.
We know.
Well, I am.
You may want a name change, dear.
Disney has completely ruined your street cred.
Fairies are either plump, cute, and harmless,
Fairy godmothers,
or they're small, cute, and harmless.
Tinkerbells. Why not Titania, queen of the superheroes? Superheroes are all the rage right now.
And Thor is so dreamy.
Do they even have female superheroes?
Yeah, Black Widow. You could be Black Widow.
I can't. Somebody's already laid claim to that title.
One or two Roman emperors die on you and you get a reputation.
I'm sorry, Cleo. I'm just a bit crabby. I haven't had my morning coffee. Is it ready?
Yes.
All right. I'll just grab a cup.
Oh, the cups are in the cup cabinet. This is the broom closet. No cups here, so just grab a cup from the cup cabinet. And I'll be right back with the coffee.
She's a bit touchy about her broom closet.
She's touchy about all her cleaning supplies.
Really?
Have you ever noticed how many times she washes her hands?
I'll be right back. I forgot to wash my hands.
See what I mean?
Now that you mention it, she has been a bit erratic of late.
And have you ever noticed
Notice what?
if there aren't any spots? What's your secret?
Vinegar and vigorous scrubbing.
You can't wash your dishes?
No. What are you talking about?
Your cups, they don't have any spots. What are you talking about?
The rug? But it never had any spots. No.
Oh, right, about my news.
I'll get it.
But what about my news?
Good morning, Kate.
My name is Catherine.
Petruchio giving you a bit of trouble again?
That man is driving me mad.
What do you do this time?
We were walking down the street at high noon, and Petruchio insisted I call the sun the moon.
Are you sure he hasn't gotten a hold of any of my fairy dust?
No, this is how he always is. He's just trying to make a point.
And that point would be,
Beats me. Who can understand men? All of them are irrational.
You just have to train him better, my dear.
Train him. What do you mean?
Allow me to demonstrate. Oh, Macbeth, Thane of Scotland.
dear?
Fetch me the cupcakes you made this morning.
Yes, dear.
Impressive.
How'd you do that?
You just have to understand that what men really want in life is for someone to make decisions for them. That way, they can concentrate on what they do best.
Opening jars?
Moving furniture?
Violence. And without women to lead them, it would be senseless violence.
Here you go, dear.
Oh, honey buns.
Yes, dear.
There's no icing on these cupcakes.
I know, I just thought that since
Put
they were
icing on
chocolate,
them for me, my little apple dumpling.
I don't think that...
And for a purpose! Does not the steel of manhood reside in thy spine? If that is the case, then unsex me now, bring me a knife, and I will put icing on the cupcakes myself.
No, I'll do it.
See, he just needed a little direction.
You just needed a little spine.
What do you mean?
I think you've broken him, Mac.
What do you mean, Kate?
Well, part of the charm of men is their spunk.
But wait, 2 minutes ago you were complaining about Petruchio's spunk.
All right, granted, Petruchio can be a handful, and I wish he'd be more sensitive, but...
I wonder who that could be. May I help you?
I seem to be lost. I am looking for Forest Drive.
This is Stratford Lane.
I know it is, but I was wondering
That's
if you could...
it.
What's it?
There's a new man roaming around Stratford Lane.
Hi.
Come in. What can we do for you?
I'm looking for a place on Forest Drive. I think it's Greek.
Oh, you mean Alpha Beta Super House.
Of course you would know where every frat house is, Cleo.
So I was invited to a few frat parties.
I never realized that the cats the Egyptians worship were
Cougars!
Very funny.
If one of you could just direct me to this Alpha Beta song,
Beta Super, as in frat party. Are you pledging?
You know, I could pledge to a fraternity if I wanted to. Since I'm a man and all.
That's nice.
Because I love doing manly things. like watching football. or fixing carburetors. Or peeing in the great outdoors.
and other manly pursuits like calling the sun the moon.
Yeah, that. And calling sticks rocks, and calling the Miller the Budweiser.
Why are you here?
I'm looking for a man.
Get in line, sweetie.
His name is Orlando.
Orlando Bloom, the actor?
Tony Orlando, the singer.
Yeah, you really dated yourself there, Cleo.
Well, no one else will date her. Orlando's not an actor or a singer. He's a wrestler.
Wrestler. Oh, those unitards are so nice.
Down, girl.
So, why are you looking for this, Orlando?
Well, you see, I'm a Dutch.
I'm a duke who has been disinherited by my evil uncle.
You're a Dutch duke. I don't notice much of an accent.
Well, I didn't spend much time there. That is, I grew up mostly away from there. Anyways, I'm afraid I've made an ass of myself and hurt poor Orlando's feelings. I'm trying to find him and make things up.
Let me get this straight. You're a duke. Man who is powerful.
And you're a man who's made an ass of himself?
You are a man who is sensitive about someone's feelings.
You are a man. I find that very attractive. So, what's your name?
Ganymede.
Really? And I thought Patricio was an Aussie name.
Ganymede. Never heard of you. Why do you look so familiar?
Oh, is anybody going to get that?
I will. Hi, my name is Juliet, and I've already bought my Ghost Scout cookies for this year. Thank you. I told you.
But I'm not a Girl Scout.
Brownies?
I'm not selling cookies or brownies.
No, I meant brownies. As in the girls younger than Girl Scouts.
Oh, Mac, let her in. I don't think she's selling anything.
Thank you. You see, I'm new to the neighborhood, and I thought I'd introduce myself to other married women.
Other married women?
Yes.
Dearie, I have socks older than you, and none of them are matched.
How long have you been married?
Oh, 8 hours and 24 minutes.
That long?
8 hours? You were married in the middle of the night?
We were married in secret.
Were your Barbie dolls your bridesmaids?
No, you don't understand. We had to get married in secret. We belong to warring factions.
The Jets and the Sharks?
No. Republicans and Democrats? No.
Wedding planners and mothers of the bride? I mean, pirates and ninjas.
No. The Capulets and Montagues.
The Capulets?
Yes, that's my family.
Really? How interesting.
You've heard of the Capulets?
Yeah, our paths may have crossed.
I've never heard of either the Capulets or the Montagues, or their feud.
Ours is a tragic story of star-crossed lovers.
Oh, please, tragic. Did your boyfriend,
Husband.
right, lose the greatest empire in the world because he was distracted by your devastating beauty?
No.
Mine did.
Or did your consort
Husband.
sprinkle fairy dust in your eyes so you'd fall in love with a donkey-headed bottom feeder?
No.
Mine did.
Or did your Thane husband wimp out about killing the king and framing the guards and leave you to execute the dastardly deed? No. Me neither. No. That's nothing. My husband,
Boyfriend.
climbed up to my balcony after curfew. I think he broke one of Daddy's shingles.
Yep, that's tragic.
And my parents are forcing me to marry somebody else.
I thought you said you were already married.
Secretly married.
So, what are you going to do?
Why, the only thing a star-crossed lover can do at a time like this, drink this poison.
Someone has got to teach you a thing or two about proportion.
You tell her, Miss Snake Hugger.
May I see that vial? Okay, but be careful with it. I'll need it later tonight. I just want to compare it with my other vials. I'll be right back.
Ladies, I'd hate to interrupt this fascinating conversation, but I really must be heading to that frat house. If one of you could kindly direct me.
I have this one selling cookies.
Good morning. My name is Detective Tremblance.
Detective Tremblance?
Let's not get started off a wrong foot. May I come in?
No,
Thank you.
Who's that?
some guy named Shiversword.
Definitely off a wrong foot. It's Tremblance. Detective Tremblance.
What can we do for you, Detective?
My, what do we have here? Bridge Club?
No, the Feminist Revolution Association.
The difference being?
We don't deal hands, we deal in arms.
Right. So, I was wondering if you ladies could answer some questions.
Questions about what?
Well, you see, on this very street, there has been a murder!
Why is everyone looking at me?
Because Hamlet isn't here.
Here, I finally managed to get those blood stains out of your bathrobe. Luckily, the blood was fresh, so I just soaked it in salt water. Oh dear, we have more guests. I better make some muffins.
Hold it right there, mister.
That's Lord Macbeth.
Lord Macbeth. This lady.
That's no lady, that's my wife.
Couldn't see that one coming.
It is Lady Macbeth.
Lady Macbeth is now the prime suspect inside a murder investigation.
Oh dear, another mess. I better clean it up.
Oh no! I mean, I can do it, dear.
Nonsense, you're always cleaning up my messes. It's the least I can do.
That's not necessary. You know I'm very, particular about how I clean up messes.
See, she's so OCD.
Right.
Lady Macbeth, if you could please come over here and...
But I need to,
I'm sure your husband can handle cleaning up a cupcake.
Vanilla? Maybe. Chocolate cupcakes? No way.
Oh, Titania, you're such a jester. Dear, I can handle this mess.
how well has that worked out in the past? I mean, remember the jelly donut incident?
What's this all about,
I don't.
Mr. Quiver Arrow?
Tremble. Lance.
What questions do you have?
I was wondering about your relationship with the victim.
Oh, that's where she put you.
No, he likes to, talk to the broom. What relationship are you talking about?
Your relationship with the victim.
Yes, how can I answer that question?
There we go.
How can I answer that question?
Is this a dagger I see before me? Oh, look, dear. It's the steak knife we lost. We have a full set again.
That's interesting, because the victim was stabbed.
Yes, but this is a steak knife. We use it on, you know, steaks.
You haven't told us who the victim is, Shuttersling.
Tremble. Lance.
Do you expect us women to be psychics?
Or witches?
Or fairies? Oh, right.
Well, the victim lived just down the street. His name was none other than William Shakespeare.
Bill?
That hack?
Hack? He was the Bard of Avalon.
More like the Board of Avalon. You've obviously never seen Othello.
Yes, I had his troops perform on my bars. They were so bad I had them fired.
Let go.
Burn. What?
But who would want to kill Bill?
Just about anybody who had to take Brit Lit their junior year. I meant that symbolically. Metaphorically? Foreshadowing? Oh, you see, this is why I hate Shakespeare.
Hate is a strong word.
I could never keep those literary devices right. It was so frustrating.
Aha! So Juliet has a motive.
Juliet?
That's me, Juliet Capulet. I mean Montague.
Which is it? Capulet or Montague?
Oh, give her a break. She's only been married for 8 hours and 23 minutes. 8 hours and 34 minutes now.
She's already beat most Hollywood marriages. Listen, Tremble Lance, she couldn't have done it. She's too young.
Aha! But what about the poison?
What poison?
This poison!
Oh, that poison's for suicide, not homicide.
Suicide.
A fake suicide, really? You see, I do poison, but I'm just mostly dead. Everyone thinks I'm dead. They put me in the mausoleum. The monk gives me a miracle pill covered in chocolate, and I get up and run off with Romeo.
Put a lot of thought into this, did you?
Well, it's interesting because Shakespeare was poisoned.
But that doesn't make sense. This is the only poison I have.
Yes. And this vial is empty.
I swear, I didn't do it. Sure, it's because of Shakespeare I had to repeat my junior year.
I'll tidy it up now, dear. Just call me if you need me. I have a student attending to the kitchen.
You can go now, Lord Macbeth. We already know that the killer is a woman.
A woman? And how do you know that?
Why, we found a copy of The Bridges of Madison County. Next to the body.
That's sexy.
If the killer is a woman, I assume I'm free to go, since I'm a man and everything.
I suppose so. But I'm gonna need a name and address in case I have further questions.
My name is Ganymede.
Is that a first name or a last name?
My only name.
Bit odd, isn't that?
Not
So odd.
Excuse me?
My name is Cleopatra.
And I'm Titania.
And dare I ask your name?
My full name is Catherine Minola. Do you need help spelling that?
Nope, I can spell Kate just fine.
It's Catherine.
Right now, I think I have all of these sorted out. Now, if I just have an address.
Oh, well, you see, I'm currently homeless. My uncle kicked me out of the castle.
And that's why you're going to a fraternity?
Yeah, I was gonna meet Orlando there. Orlando? You know Orlando? Yes, how do you know him? He wrote these poems. He nailed them all along trees on 4th Street. I think the poems are just dreamy.
Roses are red, violets are free. Rosalind, I want you. Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Isn't it beautiful? It rhymes and everything. He struggles a bit with the meter. Just give me those. Hey!
Oh. Here's another. Say, has anyone seen my sweet gypsy Rosalind? She has rings on her fingers and bells on her toes.
Don't you just love haiku? They're my favorite homework. 3 lines and no rhyming. It sounds like he consistently has meter trouble.
I think he wrote those after the frat party.
If it was a frat party, he wouldn't be able to ride.
Just give me those.
Aha!